What's this? Oh, it's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime design on it. It's kind of beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yup, it still works. I should show the others later. I discovered lots of stuff, and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. Okay, buddy. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina. Huh?
I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. I do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so, you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well.
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you...
Huh?
Jeez, your knockers are huge. What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
Bastard!
Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. His smile is gone for good. Come on, dude. It's no use. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byaki a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No.
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me.
Huh?
She just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing there? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. Oh, hi Celeste. I see you hiding back there. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room up on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
That's right.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the 1st floor, right?
Well.
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
So then.
Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
That's disappointing. It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd just give this a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the
It
end.
would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. There was an art room on the 3rd floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
You know?
Well, then let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing's like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store 5 pictures, maybe. It doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
you know nothing.
Ooh, she's not strange. She's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel. Pretty pudgy princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
Let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However...
Ah, but look at it.
What?
It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Okay, I've heard what everyone has to say, so now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three. And the three of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the three of them together laughing? When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well then.
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school. Probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're still alive. They left the school and then took the picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. They're all dead! Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko. And then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Where are you? Hiding behind Sakura. There's also something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually...
It's about Hina.
Huh?
What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
Busted. Called out. It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
Huh?
What? For real? Actually, no.
Huh? Oh.
But your reaction now just confirmed it. You were lying.
Oh.
That's no fair. If you were going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest. Were you lying about your stomach ache? Yes.
I see.
Why would you lie about that?
That's it.
Are you feeling
I'm
guilty
sure
about
of it.
something?
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But...
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Where are you at?
Sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomach ache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well...
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost! A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey.
Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are...
What the heck?
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but...
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I'll believe whatever you say no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
So,
It happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go eat some donuts. Donuts again?
honestly.
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
Sorry.
I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But...
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound. Gurgin. Gurn.
Well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
No way. Ghost?
honestly.
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please.
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
Hey,
What are you gonna do, Celeste?
there is nothing
I
to
suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes. Give the man a hug.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on.
Cthulhu Ftagn.
Please.
Shut up. What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well,
I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Look in the locker, baby. Is this the locker? There was something in here. A lappy-toppy. Huh? Inside the locker is a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
hey,
I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
so...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Flashbacks be gone. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost? I'm surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the loves clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's the laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop in here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. Let's do it! It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
First of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There are a bunch of different icons on the desktop. That's blue, not green. Graphic designer.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it's not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the color over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here! Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display. It's a ghost!
no!
Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
It's not a ghost.
What
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone, and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I'd heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego? A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how did you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Dots, dots, dots. Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible.
Huh?
But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect?
Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master.
Master only gave me a general idea, but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
That's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master.
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means that they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps, the secret of this school. While I was busily struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
That's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with
Have you
this?
forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. And what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. Dude, it's still like a couple 100 feet away. But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she'd be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed not know what to do, but she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
Okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low, so I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. Can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. This is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He'd seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well,
if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access... But that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Ifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue. Dun 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 dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma,
What the
you guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, super denied. Oh, he didn't say demonic denied, though.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
This.
You gross. You said do it.
Just the worst.
Come on, bruh. You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We've not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women's sections, so we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that's why we're all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're going to take a nice long bath.
Hey, come
Oh,
on.
geez, what are you going to do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. But that's a bad lie, because she said she hates getting wet. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Oh. Damnation!
Nuts and damn it, we totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Oh, God. We're on day like 11 or 12, dude. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something's strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just quietly go back to the dining hall? Okay, let's go. With the man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. Have fun in your man's fantasy. Have a smashing good time. We opened the door to the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they'd decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. The Forbidden Land. The Forbidden Land. So they really are taking a bath. Is this what Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a great dazzling passion. Monka TOS. I placed my hand on the door leading into the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I maneuvered my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, and then... on the other side of the thick rising steam, I saw... band. Damn, Sakura's swole as hell. Oh, that was short. I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. A 3D body isn't so bad in its nude state, I suppose.
Could it be?
But still, I just can't believe it, like for serious.
How about that?
Ogre's a girl? Was this really okay? Well, I looked too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growling louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Oh man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me.
my entire existence.
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well
Hmm?
now.
Oh, have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya.
No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However...
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now, we have to just endure it, come what may. Man, he's not wasting any time. There is no free time. He's like, here's your motives. With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you, rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot. Right foot. The same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze, and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kind of late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well.
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then...
Which means... motive it up, baby. Boing.
You guys.
It looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However...
I didn't see Hifumi's legs during that scene. Are they just stumps? Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not going to lose to you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this.
Money, baby.
$10 million.
Well, money's useless in here,
I
bro.
prepared this graduation present for
Oh,
whichever
okay.
lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos.
Smackaroos.
It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
So that's the motive you've prepared, is it? $10 million is it's not nearly enough.
It's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak, whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
Of course.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap. For serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough. The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? No one would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Hifumi, what about you?
You know nothing.
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. And then,
Hey.
just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That's the nature of this game. Ding dong bing bong, it's nighttime, 10 p.m. Don't let bedbugs bite. I hope I'm right this time.
This is a
Yes.
school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is
Bedtime,
strictly prohibited.
baby.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you, starting tonight I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target.
because...
Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
You know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about
And
that?
don't think about that whole money thing, got it? Good, then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's going to get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure.